I'm the luckiest girl in the whole world because I get to hear more Steely Dan. If you don't know, I react to music and I recently heard some Steely Dan. I had heard one of their songs before. I forget which one. Anyway, so on this album, which was a donated request, thank you, Poppy Cisco. He's one of my most generous supporters and he's really teaching me about the 70s and I like it a lot because again I just grew up with the Beatles and until very recently like I still haven't heard Dark Side of the Moon ever. I know I should but I haven't, so there's just a lot I need to catch up on, but I do know this Rikki Don't Lose That Number because again please sit down when I tell you this, trigger warning. I once heard it at this yacht rock concert, and I know it's not yacht rock, okay? I just want you to know the yacht rock bands play it because it's from the 70s, and it has that, like, this song particularly has, like, that chill vibe. And it don't lose a number, right? So, I'm excited because I like this song. Here we go. What's that? Never heard that before.
We hear you're leaving, that's okay.
Nice game.
I thought our little wild time had just begun. I guess you kinda scared yourself, you turn and run. But if you have a change of heart, Rikki, don't lose that number. You don't wanna call nobody else. Send it off in a letter to yourself. Rikki, don't lose that number. It's the only one you own. You might use it if you feel bad. that number. Rikki, don't lose that number. Rikki, don't lose that number.
I don't think I'd ever heard the song start to finish. Maybe I heard it live, so it sounded very different with like a cover band. But this is a really cool song. I like how the beginning had that introduction. I like the piano dun 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 dun, and then the really good guitar. The harmonies are great. The harmonies of Steely Dan so far have been top notch. Like, wow. This is kind of a like nice song. I thought our little wild time had just begun. I guess you kind of scared yourself. You turn and run. But if you have a change of heart, Rikki, don't lose that number. I think it's kind of like situationship, you know? Like they were hooking up, and then she's kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then he's like, well, you still have my number, right? And it's interesting. It's like you can mail it to yourself. Like, what? She like wrote it down somewhere, but she would send it to herself. I think that's interesting. But yeah, she, you know, or he really actually likes her. I have a friend in Hound. He's heard your name. Either that or it's a drug dealer, and, you know, it's the number of her drug dealer. And he's like, you should get clean. And then it's like, no, don't lose that number. You might need it. Okay, I'm going to be listening to a few things from this album that were specifically requested. The next song was, hold on, I'm pretty sure it's the next one on the track. It is, oh my gosh, how many windows do I have? Way too many windows. Yes, the next one is Night by Night, which I have not heard, and then I'll probably split up the rest of this album into a few parts, because I'm also going to do Any Major Dude Will Do and Pretzel Logic and With a Gun. And then apparently Frank Zappa. I've never heard Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa is an artist that I've never heard before. I mean, I've heard the name, but I've never heard any Frank Zappa music. So again, I love this channel because I just get to discover things through y'all. You're like my gurus. You're like my guides, you know. You're like, oh, listen to this. And now you guys are learning my taste, and you're recommending things that I like. So yeah, I'm liking Steely Dan. I think I liked every single Steely Dan the song I've listened to. My first impression was that it was very dark compared to other rock of the time, and it was like really deep topics and very like, you know, addiction, drugs, gambling, hookups, affairs. So it's just kind of like dark topics, but that's what makes it good. All right, next one, Night by Night.
It's a Vegas lie, said the Queen of Spain, but don't tell it to a poor man, 'cause he's got to kill for every thrill the best he can. Everywhere around me I see jealousy and mayhem, because no man have all their peace of mind to carry them. Well, I don't really care if it's wrong or if it's right, but until my ship comes in, I live night by night.
Okay, got it.
When the Joker tried to tell me I could cut it in this rude town, when he tried to hang that sign on me, I said, take it down. When the Dawn Patrol got to tell you twice, they gon' do it with a shotgun. Yes, I'm cashing in this 10-cent life for another one. Well, I ain't got the heart to lose another fight, so until my ship comes in, I live night by night.
I like that they emphasize night by night by slowing down the lyrics compared to the main lyrics. It kind of builds up to that. And then I like how he just sings solo without any harmony on this for the verses, because in the other song, it's like a lot of harmony the whole way. But then when they get to the night by night, it is harmonized. And then later when the harmonies come in, it changes the feeling of it a lot. And then just overall, the guitar work is good, the drums, everything's solid. I don't like the song as much as Rikki, Don't Lose My Number. But, you know, it's a similar kind of thing. Like, I roam on my own. I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. Who knows? I'm just going to live night by night. Who knows where tomorrow will bring me? Carpe diem. Let's live in now, because I might lose another fight until my ship comes in. I haven't hit it big yet. I'm just going to try to make it little by little. It's a beggar's life, said the Queen of Spain. But don't tell it to a poor man, because he's got to kill for every thrill, the best he can. This is like poetry. This is deep. Everywhere around me, I see jealousy and mayhem, because no men have all their peace of mind to carry them. Well, I don't really care if it's wrong or if it's right, but until my ship comes in, I'll live night by night. That's like a poem. Like, I mean, that's like, it just sounds good recited, right? So that's cool. It's like real lyrics. It's not just some stupid song. It's kind of deep. It's metaphorical. Which is great. And then we get a whole nother verse. I'm sure there's a whole story behind this. Yeah. Till my ship comes in. It's good. I mean, just in the sense of like poetic songwriting, I think it's a good song. Their singing's good. Their guitars are good. Their piano, keyboard's good. Whatever. Their drums. Like, there's nothing bad to say. I just think Rikki, Don't Lose Your Number is more iconic and unforgettable, because it's just like, it's like so relatable, you know? This one's good. This is more of like I'm a vagabond. I live on my own. I'm just out there in these streets. Who knows where I'll sleep tomorrow? Which is fine. It's a good idea for a song. Okay, on another video, we're going to do the other songs on this album, but it's really fun to discover Steely Dan little by little. And I guess they're Steely Dan cover band, so that could be fun to see. I think there's one called Steely Dead. It's a Steely Dan and Grateful Dead mashup band, so that could be a cool crossover. But yes, thank you for recommending. There's so many more songs to hear. Just to get through Steely Dan, then I have to do Chicago. Oh my gosh, there's so much. And then there's this thing, I've never heard Frank Zappa before. That's going to be an interesting video. Hopefully I like him. Is it a band or a person? Or is he a person and he has a band? So those are my questions. Okay, bye.